All right, it has been a while since the last time I have recorded or uploaded a video. That's primarily just due to wanting to put a main focus on school with like finals coming up and everything, and just dealing with all that nonsense. Also, what I just do is just being lazy with uploading and everything in general. Plus, I was just kind of figuring out, I guess, what I wanted to do for working out and like exercises and stuff, and was kind of like having a personal dilemma, I guess, with that. But I've kind of just situated with what I want to do for a little while until I think I've like mastered the basics essentially, as you'll see throughout this workout. But it is now officially summer break for me. I mean, I am taking a few summer courses, but they shouldn't take too much time, but or too much out of my time from, exercising, recording those exercises, and uploading videos and editing. So, with having said all of that, we're going to be starting off with pull-ups, just a few sets of that. Aim being 3 sets of 10, like they have been, but yeah, but no like second pulling movement, and then that goes on for both the pushing and leg movements, like I have been in the last, I don't know how many uploads, quite a lot, at least 10, I think. But I've decided, essentially, I've just decided to cut out dips, rows, and lunges until I'm comfortable with just the base pull-ups and push-ups, and obviously squats, but squats has just been maintenance work. I've been doing that for probably about a month now. The last couple weeks I've slacked a little bit just because of last weekend I was helping my girlfriend with moving, and she, just haven't been able to work out as hard or, eat as much because we've just been busy with things. And because on top of all that, I've also kind of been like tracking calories finally, which is something I've put off for a long time, but I'm down, I think, 5 pounds of mostly fat. I was at 195, I'm now at 190. But I'm trying to get down to 185 and the aim for that is to be end of this month, so May 31st. What other rundown stuff is there to catch you guys up on? So yeah, it's just, and with the movements, I'm not going to be doing variations for a while. At least the plan, it's kind of like a step-by-step improvement goal and plan. And the current plan is just basic, just master 3 sets of 10 pull-ups, 3 sets of 20 push-ups, and 3 sets of 30 squats. Now, obviously the squats are easy. Funny enough, my pull-ups have improved more ratio-wise from pull-ups and push-ups, which isn't crazy. I was getting really good at them at one, for the first time I've been able to do multiple sets of 10 on pull-ups. So, and I've got really close to 3. I think my best was 2 sets of 10 and a set of 7 or 8. So, given a couple more weeks or even just a week more of training, might have actually mastered pull-ups. But like I said, the last couple weeks I got lazy and my numbers have gone down noticeably. But now that, I'm officially home, not away in Orlando helping, my girlfriend move, and I'm gonna actually be on track and with just nutrition and everything, there's gonna be improvements again, and I'm right now just trying to get back up to like where I was a few weeks ago. Like my push-ups are also very good. I was doing an initial set of 20, a second set of either 16 or 17, and a third set of about 11 or 12, which from where I started at when I started just these 3 movements, I think the first workout I did, I only did 17 or 18 on the first set. The second set was pushed to maybe 11 or 12, and the last set was like 8 or 9, I think, something like that. And why the weird numbers? I'm also, instead of just doing, a specific number and then hitting failure, the goals are to do RER training, which is reps in reserve, or RIR, I don't know, reps in reserve training, essentially. So instead of just going bam, bam, bam as much as I can, I'm leaving myself time, giving myself some room to actually recover so that I'm not fried by the next workout, like completely, because I'm doing like 3 sets per exercise. And volume wise for per week, I mean, it's recommended to do like 12 reps a week, like anywhere like 6 to 12 sets per muscle group a week, which I mean, primarily what's being hit on my body is chest, back, and quads, which are, the biggest muscles and the big focus muscles on your entire physique. So hitting 9 a week, close to failure, that could be draining if you do that to failure every day, like every workout. I kind of lost myself there, ignore that. But yeah, with enough rambling, I'm gonna do the first set of pull-ups. First set of 10 shouldn't be too hard. The second set, it's kind of debatable because last week I didn't even do 10 on the second set, but we'll see. And then another thing I've been largely focusing on when doing these is, again, control. I've been a little more sloppy the last few weeks with my control of the movements, but not terrible. Like I still get, fatigue and pumps and so not soreness necessarily, but just those things. But yeah, I'll talk about it more later, but like progressiveness with this, I guess, training route. I kind of have it like mapped out for what I want to do and how I want to do things. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get on to it. Alright, so there's the first set of 10. It wasn't too bad. Definitely could have knocked out more. I think my max overall pull-ups is much higher than they have been in the past. The most I've ever done I think is 13, 14. I could definitely do that easy now. Maybe even 15, 16. Which, I mean, that's still an improvement in my part. That's one thing I've also noticed just with doing this style of training is that because I'm only doing one movement 3 times a week and training it, consistently, I've improved a lot just in just those movements. So I do plan at one point in the coming weeks just to try out dips, rows, and lunges just to see if there's a crossover to those movements. But excuse me. But yeah, out of breath. That's it for the first set of pull-ups. Gonna record or jump over to the next couple and then move on to push-ups. All right, that's it for pull-ups. That was what I wanted it to be. I got 2 sets of 10 and a set of 6, so I mean that's almost matching my best. I'll take it, but yeah. So that was it for pull-ups. Now we're gonna move on to pull-ups. Right, so with push-ups, what I've been trying to do is, I've noticed that in the past that when I come down, I don't know how to mimic this, but when I come down, I kind of like do a lot of elbow flexion, which I mean isn't bad, builds a tricep a bit, but that's not the main focus of the movement. I'm trying to just get form down on top of everything. It's hard to, maintain that in higher reps, or higher rep ranges like I've been doing, but I mean, I'll take what I can get. So yeah, but at least I think I'll at least get the first set down to 20, but the next few or a couple sets are debatable. But yeah, so here we go. Push-ups, 3 sets. Aim for 20 each set. Let's get to it, I guess. Yeah. I got a little rough towards the end there, but that wasn't terrible. I've been really trying to prevent like shoulder contraction, so there's like as much chest emphasis that I can get and not like being too dependent on like my scapula. But obviously towards the end of that set it's kind of hard to do that. You know, there wasn't perfect parallel ness in my body throughout the whole time. I noticed I did have a little bit of like arching towards the end, but not terrible. But yeah, so that's it for the first set. Gonna do 2 more and then finish up with squats. Alright, that's it for fucking push-ups. Not bad, honestly, a lot better than I thought. Definitely noticed a nutritional like energy difference than last week. Last week I was eating my garbage and felt like shit for like 70% of the time, but like after workouts I would just feel like weak and tired, like not like fatigue tired, just like tired, just mentally, physically tired. But yeah, no, definitely big difference between like last week's or last workout and even this workout. So yeah, thumbs up there. So that's it for push-ups. Set of 20, set of 14, and a set of 10. So overall, not bad, not as good as it was, but close enough. You know, I'm surprised I've, you know, regained, I guess, this much strength in this amount of time, in just a couple days of recovery after eating like I was eating, and the lack of it. Like last week I think I did, yeah, I only did 1 cardio session. I just went for a run on Monday, and then, well, today is Monday, so this is my first time running in a week. And yeah, I definitely felt that, just felt sluggish and weak, and you know, joints ached and stuff. And by the end of it I was like noticeably far more exhausted than I was on my last run. Last run was easy. This was like you know, I was like fighting whatever the chemical, I mean, you know what, no, it wasn't a burn, it wasn't a like acid buildup or lactic acid buildup, it wasn't a burn, just general just fatigue, like I was just out of energy. But you know, we'll regain it with time. But yeah, so that's it for push-ups, and moving on to squats. But I won't make you guys suffer through that. That'll just be a quick little segment, and then we'll do like our end of video talk, and I'll talk to you guys more about, I guess, the plan for the future. It's been so long since I last recorded that I almost forgot about the physique pump check, or just, you know, physique / pump check, either or, doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. But other leg, I've also been trying to get like my posing down a bit more, just doing that. But yeah, definite, like the back and arm bicep pump definitely down from what I will hear. Let me readjust you guys, kind of in my way. There, that's better. But chest is definitely very pumped right now, like notably so. I don't know how well that picks up on camera. The lighting, I mean the mirror lighting from my point of view is awesome, but other than that, yeah, no, the chest, oh my god, my chest is pumped up. I'm doing this right now, like right after push-ups, so yeah, triceps. How's that look? Also decently pumped. Obviously not, shoulders are a little pumped just because, I mean, you use them in the 2 movements I've done so far, but not crazy pumped up. Back. like I honestly can't tell you musculature wise, definitely more muscular. Like there's definitely more. I mean, I think I probably put on a little bit of fat from last week because I was eating out takeout so much. We didn't really have food yet to cook with. I stayed at her new apartment, or my girlfriend's new apartment, so she's vegetarian. No protein for me, so I kind of just had to. I think I had Publix fried chicken. I had most of that, but it got kind of. I didn't finish all of it. I think I had 2 breasts left, and I was like, yeah, this is old. And I had I think 95% ground beef. That was my primary meats, other than just like Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever it was that I ended up eating. My chest is very pumped though. Like it was almost like upper chest separation. That's crazy. Weird. Good workout then so far, obviously. But I guess I haven't done anything physique-wise since I started cutting. Because I started cutting like right after spring break, which spring break was the last time I uploaded a video. So yeah, but I mean you guys tell me if you've watched my previous content what you think. Like, do I look bigger or smaller? I think overall probably not as big. I'm just training my muscles less in terms of volume, but I guess work quality has also gone up a lot. So I guess that's a major difference. But I mean, I think with this routine, my pumps have been better overall, but I don't know. I mean, like shoulders are probably, I think, smaller. My arms, I think, are overall smaller unless I, have a pump going. I think my legs have actually surprisingly gone down a little bit. Just a little, not a crazy amount, but just a bit. But yeah, I mean, like, I think especially my obliques and everything, those are definitely more defined. My abs, from certain angles are better defined. Chest separation is more defined. Like the little bicep vein that I got going on is more like commonly visible. But yeah, other than that though, I think we're good. Did I do back splits? But I'll just do one more in case I didn't. Trying to angle it more at you guys because I can't see it. Yeah. I know I did for a little bit have like an early Christmas tree forming, which is surprising because I hold back fat really easy, but yeah. So I don't know, I'm happy with kind of just I feel like maintaining overall my muscle mass. I mean, obviously I've lost weight, which entails a little bit of muscle mass loss on top of it, but it is what it is. But once I get down to 185, I'm kind of just gonna I don't know if I'm either gonna try and maintain that weight and just try and like slowly cut off fat while building muscle. It's a whole process, obviously, and just kind of finish out this portion of the program, or if I'm just gonna full send it on a bulk. But I mean, I do by the start of next fall semester, which I'll be moving into my own apartment. I'll be living with a few friends, but none of them like work out like I do. I doubt I'll like actually do any collabs with them, or have them included. But yeah, I'll be living in my own place, and I'm gonna over this summer try and get a new pull-up bar and a new dip bar, because my pull-up bar though probably will be fine. It leaves marks in door frames, so that's not fun, and I'm not trying to have that kind of issue where I get in trouble with the apartment people. And then my dip bar, I just need new dip bars, honestly. Better ones, definitely. Mine are too, I don't know length, or that's width, length, I guess too short. I don't know, there's not enough length or width in them, I guess, if you look at them sideways, where I can put 2 hands comfortably like this. And after working out at the park in Orlando a lot, Downey Park, I realized how nice it is to be able to like do normal straight bar rows, not exclusively neutral grip, and to also be able to switch up to supinated rows. It's just nice to have that. Plus, it'd be nice once I finally start doing straight bar dips and everything like that. I need a wider bar to grip on, because it's too small. Plus, they're very wobbly, as you guys have seen before. But yeah, so enough talking. This video is going to be like 20 minutes long at this point, but gonna pop over squats and then finish up with just a little chat. Whew. Jesus. All right. So that's it for squat. 3 sets of 30 reps. Oh, fuck. I've started doing shorter rest times for my squats just to like make them harder. Plus, I've really been capitalizing on control, pause. I'm a little explosive up, but that's just because I don't know, I just like an explosive concentric. But yeah, so that's it for today's workout. Fuck, I'm really out of breath from all that. Okay, so if you enjoyed today's video, really appreciate a like or subscribe, leave a comment, I'll answer. Any support is good support, and I love some support. I'm really hoping to like do something with this, even if it's not like a main hustle, a side hustle for like content creation and all that. I think is fun. It'd be enjoyable to do. It's a nice hobby. It gives me something to do. Plus, I guess it's a fun way to track my progress over time. Yeah. Oh, the routine. So as you know, the base routine now just pull-ups, push-ups, squats. With time though, once I get comfortable with just those 3 movements, and comfortable, not just, oh, one workout I did 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 20, and did my squats. No, I want to be able to replicate that throughout multiple workouts. You know, I'm not doing it just once, and then, because more than likely I probably bullshitted the last few reps on those pull-ups and those push-ups, and then if I were to actually double down on form and everything the next workout, I probably wouldn't be able to do it again. So I want to make sure that I can just at any moment do, you know, those reps for those sets. But once I do that and kind of lock that down, then I'll start implementing variation. I think those are 3 perfect exercises because you can start implementing a narrow, a normal, and a wide grip for all 3 exercises. So I think that's what makes them also just great movements in general. Following that, I mean, I'll start implementing the original like kind of 6 exercises like I was previously, and then kind of once I get comfortable with that, which is what was the original goal when I started uploading again recently, then I'll start kind of diving into like upper, lower, push-pull legs, so on and so forth. But for now, this is what we're sticking with. You better like it, because it's all you got. What other shit? Oh, I'm going to be, I really only plan on recording once or twice a week, and then like full videos, but every workout I will be recording at least that, like the first set of each exercise, and then uploading that on Instagram. If you did see it, I did upload last workouts, kind of just like a brief overview of the workout on my Instagram page. I'll link that in the description. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you would please go and follow my Instagram, leave likes and comments, whatever, on those posts, that'd be cool. But yeah, so if you've made it this far, thank you. And I hope you all have a very good day.